Welcome to the Mastercard Product Management Excellence Learning Program. In this session, we're going to explore how to build influence with indirect teams, also known as accountability without ownership. So let's start by summarizing the key points we'll cover. Influencing is a critical skill for successful product managers to master. Influencing starts with understanding our stakeholders' values, motivators, and needs. When proposing solutions, it's important to address their needs and the potential benefits to them. For this, we use the persuasive cycle. We're the experts in our products, our markets, our customers, and our competitors. Yet despite our expertise, we find ourselves struggling with internal stakeholders about schedules, feature prioritization, design, pricing, messaging, or product strategy. While some of this struggle is natural, after all, we work with smart, opinionated people who hold a piece of the puzzle. It's also incredibly frustrating. What's the point of all our product management expertise if people still argue with us about our conclusions? Using the persuasive cycle provides us with the best chance to achieve successful win-win relationships with our stakeholders. Let's start by discussing that famous global radio station, WII-FM, also known as What's in it for me. If we want someone to do something for us, it helps if we can understand what they value, what motivates them, and what their needs are. So this is where we need to do some planning to work out what the hook is to engage them. What's this person like? Are they quiet or sociable? Are they ambitious or cruising? Do they like lots of detail or high-level information? What do they value? Do they talk about their family? Do they have any passions, such as sport? What motivates them? Do they like to look good in front of their manager? Are they motivated by financial reward? What do they need from us? What's in our proposal for them? Do we have anything they want as part of or in return for what we want from them? We're going to use Bob on the sales team as an example here. Bob is relatively new to Mastercard, and he seems very keen to impress his manager. He's sporty and very competitive in his personal life, and is highly motivated to achieve his sales targets in his professional life. He's also well-dressed, wears a nice watch, and drives a nice car. Image matters to him. We want Bob's help in setting us up with one or more foundation clients for our new product that will be launching shortly. When we engage with Bob, we use all of our knowledge about him to phrase our message to appeal to him, such as, "Hey Bob, I really enjoyed your presentation at the meeting yesterday. You've really got to grips with your new role, and it was great to hear some of your insights. After some light conversation, introduce the topic. Do you remember we discussed a new product idea when you first joined? I think this is the one that's going to help us hit this year's increased revenue target. Well, I'm ready to get some customer buy-in for a trial, and hopefully as a foundation client. I would really like to use one of your customers. You seem to have some great relationships, and I wondered if you could introduce me to some of them." Bob is likely to be more open to discussing our research need now that we've shown we're impressed with his business achievements and that our product will help him to achieve his revenue targets. Just to be sure that Bob knows what's in it for him, we state the benefit to him. Feedback so far has been excellent, and it's a quick and low-risk implementation process, so I think we should get great take-up. I'd like to work with you initially to make sure we get the messaging and pricing right before I take it to the rest of the sales team. If we can substantiate our claims, the persuasive messages will be reinforced. I set up my last product launch in this way with your colleague, Sarah, and it worked really well. I can send you the case study if you're interested. Finally, after some discussion, "Bob, thanks for being so open to this. When do you think we could schedule a meeting?" Finally, to conclude your conversation with Bob, link everything back to the need you identified. "Bob, if we get this right, we'll make a big impact on those huge sales targets. Thanks again for your help." Bob will be more motivated to help because we've taken the time to show him what's in it for him. This level of understanding and empathy will improve our persuasive messaging. Your task is to identify an important project that requires cross-functional partners to deliver. Next, list all key stakeholders and describe their values, motivators, and needs. Then, consider the 5 questions in the template for each stakeholder. Before trying out this new technique, role-play with a colleague to make sure your conversation flows. Adjust your style and technique as you learn from your experiences. Remember, mastering the art of influence takes time, patience, and practice. So let's summarize what we've covered in this session. Influencing is a critical skill for successful product managers to master. Influencing starts with understanding our stakeholders' values, motivators, and needs. When proposing solutions, it's important to address their needs and the potential benefits to them. For this, we use the persuasive cycle.